Hey everybody, Tom Baxter from Betta Fish News Club here, going over an article, Betta Tail Biting. Why does it happen and can you prevent it? So betta tail biting happens when your betta fish starts to bite its own tail and fins. It's kind of unnerving because it's quite weird if you're not used to it. It could happen to any and all types of betta fish, and if a betta has longer tails or fins, it probably could happen more so. It's a little bit tricky to diagnose because it could be confused with fin rot or tail rot. If you want to check out this article as a PDF care guide, please feel free to go to our website, Betta Fish News Club, and download it. Just join our mailing list. Also, sometimes the betta could hit the furniture in the tank, rocks and things, and that's why it could be damaged. So it's a little tricky to diagnose this one. It's not also as cut and dry as you think it is. Sometimes it's just stress. Betta's stress can weaken its immune system. As there are intelligent fish, they can get stressed out quite easily. Sometimes it's just changing water. You change a tank around, the water's too hot or cold, or sometimes there are abusive tank mates. You don't want to let this be the only indicator of stress because betta's stress could kill them prematurely. So you want to make sure the tank is clean and comfortable for the betta. Sometimes they're just have too much aggression that they can't release, so they start to bite themselves. Could be old-fashioned boredom. Maybe there's not enough toys and things in the tank. Maybe they don't have enough places to hide. Their fins could be bigger than their body at times, so it could be a pain to toss them around, and they might want to bite them off. So that's a tough one because there's not much you can do. Also, it could have been passed around from their parents, which there isn't much you can do in that case either. So the best way to tell if it's happening, here's some indicators. If you notice that there's large pieces missing in a short time, as this is probably biting, contrasted with betta fin rot, which could happen over weeks or months. And accident, if it was an accident, it probably wouldn't be continued or as severe. So if you notice there's large pieces missing, it could be the tail bites. They look like little bites off, so you can do the math to see if they could reach that far just by using your eyeball seeing. If it has clean edges, that's probably bites, whereas other diseases are more slimier looking. And if you actually see them biting their tail, then you should take action immediately. So how to stop it? One remedy is Indian almond leaves or catappa leaves. They're often used in shrimp tanks. These are good because they have medicine in them. It could lower the tank stress levels. It can also provide some cover or some darkness the betta could hide that maybe just wants privacy or security. You could dim the lights or turn them off. This could be a good experiment. Maybe they're lonely and they need a tank mate. It's probably not the most obvious choice, but it's there. And there's something called a Betta toy betta mirror, which helps it blow off steam, but you should only use it for very short periods of time to get its heart rate up so it can relax after. There's also a product called API Stress Coat, which we'll put in the link below as a recommendation, as that makes the water clean and lowers tank level stress because there's aloe vera in it. So there's ways to treat damaged fins. Changing the water regularly is a good one, once a week or even more, because if the betta's fins or tail is damaged, it could get fin or tail rot, so you don't want that to happen. Also, API Aquarium Salt is good because it will lower bacteria and lower stress levels. So there's a guideline there how much to add. Just please download the guide to check that out, and there's ways to administer that. A betta's tail will regrow, but it may take a long time. Hopefully it's gone past the point of no return. So here's the 5 things to remember. Tail biting might include stress, genes, boredom, passive aggression. Also, betta with large fins will be maybe more prone to it. If you notice loss of tail pieces, bite marks, or clean edges on fins, it's probably tail biting. If you notice them biting themselves, take action immediately. You want to use things like Indian almond leaves, dimming or turning off the lights, maybe getting a tank mate, using a betta mirror to blow off steam, or API Stress Coat, which is a secret weapon. To treat damaged fins, use water changes and API Aquarium Salts. Don't despair, but do your best to provide a clean, organized tank and as clean, as comfortable as you can. So hopefully you learned a lot here. You can download this guide at betafishnews.club. And please, if you want to become part of our Fish of the Month Club, send an email to betafishnewsclub@gmail.com with your picture of your fish and its name, and we'll add you to our board. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.